Welcome back. Oh, look at this. Taking a look at Bar Harbor. That is gorgeous.
Gorge.
Look at the sun rising.
Sun coming up.
Can't mistake that one for the moon this time.
That's right. That's right. Leanne did say that she was looking at the sun earlier and it was the moon. But it was so bright, though, with all the snow on the ground, it makes things look really bright outside.
I wear glasses for a reason.
Yeah, there you go. Could be confused for the sun at times, for sure. Yeah, if you're out looking at the moon, the sun, whatever, it's in the sky. It's so cold out there. Once again this morning, wind chills in the single digits or well below 0. 4 is what it feels like in Portland and in Augusta as well. Feels like 17 below in Greenville as well as up in Caribou. Very, very cold out there as we start off this morning, and it will remain very chilly through the day. In fact, a cold weather advisory is in place for the mountains and into northern Maine for wind chills, potentially at times as cold as 25 below through the morning hours. So definitely take that cold seriously. Make sure you're bundled up this morning. For today, I wouldn't expect it to feel much warmer this afternoon. A bit of a breeze out there keeps things feeling quite chilly. Highs only get into the mid-20s for today with a mix of sun and clouds, leaning towards more clouds than sun at times during the afternoon. So here's what's ahead for our weekend. The Arctic cold sticking around. Quick round of some light snow possible in some spots tonight. Monday also very frigid before we do start to warm things up at least a little bit towards midweek, though not warm enough yet on Wednesday to bring winter weather chances to an end. Our next system moves in Wednesday. Looks like most of us get some wintry weather out of this. Could also be some rain, but looks cold enough for mostly wintry weather at this point. Only by late week do things actually look to thaw out a bit, reaching near 40 degrees. And the extent of this thaw still in question a little bit. It may end up being that it doesn't really warm up too much, but it certainly looks warmer than what we're dealing with this weekend. So here's a look at our Saturday afternoon forecast. More clouds and sun at times, bit of a breeze. Overall, a very cold day today, but no major weather concerns other than it just really not feeling very nice out there during the afternoon. Cold tonight, a clipper system passes by to our south overnight tonight. Could bring some spots a quick coating to an inch of snow, especially in western Maine, central and southern Maine as well. Looks like northern and down east Maine will avoid any of this. And notice, because it stays clear there, very, very cold for tonight and into Sunday. Any snow showers wrap up very quickly Sunday morning, only around 20 or so Sunday afternoon. Very cold day expected for the second half of the weekend. And guess what? Gets even colder on Monday before we do start to turn things around towards the middle of the week. So for snow tonight, not going to be anything significant, but a quick coating, maybe some spots squeezing out a ½ inch of snow, and some spots maybe getting up to an inch, especially in New Hampshire or the White Mountains is possible. That does mean that there could be a slick spot or two early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I think the biggest impact is that you might have to break out the snow brush just to scrape a little bit of snow off your car tomorrow morning. So nothing significant on the way, at least through Wednesday. You can see on Tuesday night, or Monday night into Tuesday, I should say, we've got another weak clipper system that will do almost exactly what we're going to see tonight. Maybe another quick coating of snow, not out of the question with that. Otherwise, pretty quiet until Wednesday. Our next storm arrives on Wednesday morning. Widespread snow, maybe some wintry mix with this. Maybe turning to rain along the coastline, just depends on how warm temperatures can actually get. Of course, with how cold it's been lately, I would lean towards this being mostly wintry weather, but couldn't rule out maybe some rain along the coastline. Temperatures then turn milder late in the week, Thursday into Friday, before maybe another storm looks to try to move into the area as we get into Saturday and Sunday next weekend. This one could be a bit more expansive, maybe a bit higher precipitation amounts, something a little more widespread. So the cold relaxes this week. That's the big story as we head towards the latter part of the week. Notice the jet stream lifting to the north. That's going to allow milder air from the south to at least try to get here. I think we'll get to about 40. Do we get a little warmer than that? Possible. Does it end up actually being a little chillier than that? I think that actually might even be a little more likely at this point. This has been a winter where the cold has just wanted to be really consistent. It's been really hard to get mild air into Maine in the past month and a half. I don't really see any reason why that would change this week. Here's a look at our marine forecast. You can see 3 to 5 foot seas, small craft in place for today. Our 7-day does show that nice warming trend. I wouldn't get your hopes up for it to be a dramatic warm up, but upper 30s compared to highs in the teens will certainly feel pretty good. Notice that wintry mix Wednesday, thawing out Thursday and Friday along the coast. We might hit 40 degrees Thursday and Friday. So yeah, we know it's been cold when 40 is going to be feeling really good. And I bet we'll be sweating on Thursday and Friday with how cold it's been.
I guarantee you there'll be one person with flip-flops and shorts on.
Oh, I mean, I see people in shorts, you know, in this kind of weather. So, I mean, people will be like shirtless by Friday.
All right.